Just of another name. From birth I'm stained a creature, all of us one in the same. Feel free to organize, I play a different way. I do what I want and never ever feeling shame. Get on your knees and pray to me. The problem child becomes the only God you'll ever see. Make me believe that I was never mine. I made my goddamn self a product of my own design. They're afraid of your views, don't force them all on me. The kid I was back there would never dream of being free. Yes, I've been gone alive. No questions, please. I do not owe you answers. Just let me rest in pieces of a broken mind, trying to undefine myself by ancient words. I put my power first. No, I don't think you heard. This land don't need a herd. I was created by on high to write my own damn word. Get on your knees and pray to me. The problem child becomes the only God you'll ever see. Make me believe that I was never mine. I made my goddamn self a product of my own design. It's not one, but two dumb bitches.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We got some things I guess to talk about, and all of it pretty fucking, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I have no topics. I have free reign to just say and do whatever I kind of want right now. But, yeah, I mean, I would say it's kind of like dealer's choice of what we do. I don't really have much I can think of. There's topics out there, obviously. But first I want to make a PSA. Yes, I discovered that we have a potential flagger in our midst after us, or after everyone in the vicinity that we know of. A sad woman who needs to get a life. Going around flagging people thinking it's based, I think it's pathetic. And they have some odd vendetta versus the Kino Casino. And listen, man, I don't give a shit. You want to go out to the Kino Casino, that ain't my problem. I don't give a fuck. That's your issue. You deal with the consequences of that. What I got an issue is you're going after channels around this as if they have something to do with it. Like going after the Kino Hydra channel or me. Like, the fuck? I barely post clips from that show. I may post like once in a while. I post a clip or two. And I might get to clipping more, but this is ridiculous. Like, strictly ridiculous shit. Right? And their reasoning behind doing what they do is, oh, well, they broke the rules. No, you did what you did because you saw an opportunity to do what you did. So my guess is they're the ones that actually flagged down the Kino Casino. this person. I forgot their fucking name. I literally just forgot their name. I literally did a video on them today, and I forgot their name. That's how irrelevant they are, but they decided to do it. I think Melanie Gonzalez or some shit was her name. Some shit. I could look it up, but there's that going on. I don't want to talk about that, obviously, beyond what I just said. It is what it is, right? We also have some movie news. I did just put out the Christie review, the Christy Martin biopic that was starring Sydney Sweeney. I posted that review. I still have to edit my Sonic 3 review, so anyone looking forward to that insane mess that is that review, it is an hour long, basically. It's an hour long review. I know. There's a lot of references I had to, like, tackle. A lot of references. But, and I only think I got to, like, maybe 20% of them, to be honest with you, when it comes to that movie. I have reviews coming up, you know, but there's also dramas as well. I know I'm not going to cover much of it anymore, but, like for a minute. But I got to just speak on a few things. This Ethan Ralph shit needs to be addressed. Ethan Ralph is one of the dumbest fucks I've ever had the misfortune of covering on here. He is an absolute retard. There's dumb, then there's Ethan Ralph just blowing what's left of his 5 brain cells away with the most insane drugs that he can possibly find. So, if you guys know the Scarlett Hampton story, you know about everything to do with all of that shit, right? You know exactly what's going on with that story and Ethan Ralph and his, you know, stupid involvement in that being the fact that they were, I guess, dating. I don't even know what to tell you about the relationship thing. The relationship started basically off of literally nothing, and it really should have just never been anything. It was just basically Ralph wanted to bone this chick, and then he fell in love with her for some fucking inexplicable reason, and they had a relationship that was based around drugs and unbelievably kinetic, awful energy and violence and stupidity. So then, of course, it's going to end ugly. And in true Ethan Ralph fashion, it wouldn't be Ethan Ralph without death threats, you know, calls to violence and calls to self-harm. It wouldn't be Ethan Ralph without it. And he's done all of that. So, you know, you think that's the end. You block her and you move on and you leave her alone. No, he doesn't do that at all. He drags it out like an idiot. Then, I guess to preserve the element of being the best sector entertainer he can be, this imbecile decided to sit there and keep this going. Can you guys excuse me for a minute? I gotta do something real quick, and I'll be right back. So, give me a minute. I'm going to... Honestly, give me half a second. We're gonna do something real quick. Let me just I gotta do something like, give me like 2-3 minutes. So let me just get you guys something to watch while we're doing it, while you're waiting. Oh my god, I got it. Holy fuck, that's a lot of alerts. Holy shit. Okay, thank you. Alright, I don't know. Wow, that's kind of annoying. Like, holy hell, I don't know. Let me put on... You know what? Let me put on something. Alright. Yeah, I got you guys. You're gonna like this one, actually. You guys are gonna like this one. I think a lot, actually. Yeah, just play out my consent, asshole. Give me a minute.
Yeah. I love you. Yeah. Bitch, I gotta wonder just when will your crap stop? You stole my heart, then you stole my laptop. The tubby, grubby, chubby hubby I never had. You were 5'1" and you smelled real bad. You think you're the shit, you think you're all that. Memphis micro softer than a little bitty kitty cat. So pop a Zanny and pour another cup. I'm doing fine, yeah, bitch, thumbs up. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I love you. Bitch, you think you can shame me with my nudes? I got black dude. Yeah, teeny weeny meeny, gonna rant and rage. You're stumbling and bumbling on Rumble's back page. And now that we're done, and now that we're through, turns out the problem it is in fact you. I'm doing fine, I'm moving along. I'll see ya fucking later, Mr. Microdong. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I love you. I love you, bitch.
Oy, freaking vey. Anyways, I had to do that real quick. Okay, so we have so basically the Ethan Ralph story is just pure fucking stupidity. So he tries to smooth it over. I swear to God, he tries to smooth it over, and he basically invites her to a stream, right? With I forget the black dude's name. I don't know what the fuck that just was. I forget the black dude's name because honestly, he's just like that random black dude. I know him as the random black dude that had King Sly. Yeah, the one that was just basically clowning fucking review tech, right? That dumb shit, right. And then the Grace Thorpe and her and that backwater shit. Listen, I don't hate Grace Thorpe. She's just a damaged human being. So to be honest with you, it is what it is from that standpoint. But regardless of that dumb shit, he was gonna have on Scarlett Hampton with them, and I'm like, okay, so you guys are basically doing the same BPD bullshit. But I have gotta be honest, I did not give Scarlett Hampton enough credit for how much of an actual she's more aware than I give her credit for. Granted, she has a drug issue and drug problems. When she's sober, this is not a stupid woman. When that woman is sober, if she could ever, to me, and I know the chances of this are really slim, but it would be cool if she could do this. Find a rehab center and actually rehab and actually get, some actual help. She could actually become a pretty decent podcaster and rebuild, in my opinion, rebuild her career up a little bit. I'm just saying from my perspective what she could do. Unfortunately, that gets pretty tough right now, obviously, what's going on, but that's my best advice for her, regardless of that. She's very aware with what happened, so she basically pressed him during that whole thing, and Ralph really had this dumb idea that he squared it away. Oh, it's all good. No, Ralph, it's not. You threatened to kill this woman multiple times, and you threatened to kill her mom multiple times, and we all saw you do it. Don't lie to us and gaslight us like you didn't do it. Sorry, my gain's up. Sorry, my sound is a little too rough for y'all. It's ridiculous that he would try this. So he went out of his way, basically, to lie to himself and lie to everyone else that, that this is all good, it's all fine, no, Ralph, none of this is fine, what you're doing. None of this is fine. None of this. What you're doing is abso-fucking-lutely insane. What you did was abhorrent and disgusting, and people, especially her, would not let it go. What the fuck are you doing? So, she's basically been felting him, clowning him, shitting on him, trashing him, bitching him. So, what do I mean by that? So, the day after that stream, right? I guess after the stream, she immediately tricks him into going on one of her things, one of her streams, right? And basically, she fucking clowns him. And gets him to admit a bunch of things. And it's just embarrassing, right? Well, it gets even fucking better. The next day, Medicare does another beatdown stream on Ralph or whatever, and Scarlett's just trashing him there too, and he's calling her a snake. And I made the post on Twitter. Now I would read it, but I logged out of Twitter. I don't want to go back on there for a while, dude. Twitter's the amount. I already spoke on this earlier today. I'm not gonna speak on it again, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The era of blaming women for all of our problems as men needs to stop. I'm not trying to be a feminist or a radical feminist. I'm telling you this as a man. Y'all gotta start taking accountability for your shortcomings. Please. Stop doing this to yourselves. Stop doing this to us to have to be subjected to seeing this crap. But regardless. what was I saying? This needs to stop. All this needs to stop, right? But he's on, but he's on there, right? I'm sorry, but Scarlett's just clowning him, and Ralph's calling her a snake and whatever. But I said I made the post on there, and I said, Ralph, you threatened this woman's family. You threatened to go after her family, basically, 1,000 times. You threatened her. You said all these horrible things about her. You made up lies, basically. You even made up the idea that you even tried to put it in her head that you assaulted her. What the fuck? You then threatened to release revenge porn, then got mad when it got flipped around on you and threatened to sue her and put her in jail or into poverty. Bro, this is a woman that... And then you all, on top of it, all started because you stole her laptop, which you did. Stop even lying. Stop lying. You stole her fucking laptop, you dumb fat fuck. You stole her laptop. So all of that, and you're shocked that she's clowning you? No shit, Ralph. It's actually kind of base that she's doing it. I think it's the most base thing she's done, which is to fucking shit on you for what you've done to people. It's what you deserve. You deserve her just drowning you in her own in the absolute deep end of BPD nonsense. I will not talk Stargirl. I'd rather die. Yeah, I refuse to talk Stargirl. Actually, just out of spite for Alec Arcane, I will not talk Stargirl. Out of spite, I will not talk Stargirl. Out of spite. Purely out of spite. We can also talk football, guys. I got that to talk about, but I want to get through this Ralph topic real quick. It's insane. It's a truly insane, ridiculous, nonsensical pile of shit that is Ethan Ralph's life, obviously. But I think I said enough about Ethan Ralph. Let's talk about something else, okay? Let's talk about... I guess we'll talk about football a little bit. I said football, not that. Man, fuck soccer, bro. Fuck soccer. You think I care? Actually, the only reason I will talk soccer, if the USA wins the World Cup, I will talk soccer to shit on other countries. Because that is our American right, to shit on other countries. I will trash the the continent of Europe, man. We will trash all of Europe. I don't give a fuck. All of Europe's catching fucking strays and fades and ass whoopings. You know? There's a lot of things we talk about. I mean, there's the Emmy Jones thing I also want to do with Supersonic War if he wants to get on here, but I have to set up. I gotta like get that set up with StreamYard and all that. It's a pain in the ass to do, but once I get that done, it'd be nice, you know. I'm never talking soccer. He knows that. Yeah, I'm never talking soccer. Yeah, never talking soccer, bro. You know that. He knows I'm never doing it because the USA ain't winning the World Cup. They're not winning the World Cup. If the USA wins the World Cup, you understand that every country is never going to hear the end of it, right? Like, it's over. They can't say anything to us about anything. Soccer is like the one thing they had to shield themselves, to clown us when it comes to anything. That's it. It's game over. It's done. We've already won in every other damn sport, basically. Now you lose in the one sport that we don't give a shit about? That's devastating. Americans don't give a fuck about soccer, dude. Or football. We don't care. We care about our football because it's like way more fun to watch for us. I said for us, I'm being nice and diplomatic here, even though I really want to say it's just better to watch because soccer's boring as shit. I said it. It's boring. Okay? And don't even get on me, alright? We have golf, so it's not like we can't watch boring things like baseball and golf. It's just that your sport happens to be billed as something so exciting, and then it's boring as shit when you watch it. And don't get me wrong. It's fun as shit to play. I'll give you that, and that's why we have a soft spot somewhat for it, but nah, dude, no. We care about football around here, like football. And by the way, I cannot wait for some football. It would be. If the USA, the soccer team wins the World Cup, it would be giant impact. It just wouldn't have the impact due to like the storyline of like of that is a lot different than say the World Cup, right? It doesn't have the same impact or feel. It's so much different than the USA hockey team, right? When we just got done beating Canada for the gold medal, and boy, we bullied Canadians off of that shit, and we're still bullying Canadians off of that, which is really funny. By the way, another year and another Canuck team didn't make it. I feel so great saying that. I really hate you. I really love shitting on Canadians, man. I don't care. I will shit on the Canadians. They don't like me, and I don't like them. Fuck you, Triple P. Fuck you, Safa Triple P. Ah, shit. I just threw this god level pass in the game, and I was past the line. Man, this build is sick. I cannot. By the way, are we all ready for College Football 27? Man, the builds we're gonna be able to make. They have a Legends build and then like a generic build. I fucking love this already. I actually will say this: the new College Football game looks like ridiculous. It reminds you of the old days when they were actually kind of innovative and we actually had fun. Also, they're actually gonna put the Heisman ceremony in the game. For a lot of us, man, this is gonna be some fun shit. Granted, there's still gonna be some gameplay issues, obviously, the offensive line, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it. At least they're trying, and I give them credit. At least they're trying. What about Canadian football? Man, no. But congratulations to Louisville on winning the USF. I think it was the USFL Cup. Was it the USFL Cup? Was it the USA? Was it the USFL Cup or was it something else? I don't know. Louisville won something. I forget what it. The UFL, right? UFL Cup. That's what they won. Oh man, good for them. Good for them though, or whatever. And good whoever wins the Grey Cup or whatever the fuck. I just don't care. Let's be real, man. We're all biding our time till fucking football comes back. We're all biding our time. We're all biding our fucking time. We're all biding our time till the real game comes back. All right. And I'm gonna tell you this right fucking now. Canes season's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a fun time if you're a Canes fan. You know. You know, man. This new game cannot come. CFB 27 cannot come out soon enough, man. I'm so fucking ready. I could have done the beta and all that, but I just don't care to do the beta model yet. I'd rather play the finished game and finished product. I'd rather do that. You also, seeking gaming news, if you care about other games, we also have Resynced Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync coming out. Can't wait. It's gonna be epic. Gonna be sick. I am absolutely ecstatic. That is true. He's not wrong. Well, Trish Stratus is also from Canada, Alec. There's actually a pretty good deal of good things from Canada. I just like making fun of them regardless. We have to be fair. There's a lot of other good things. You know what's crazy? The Texas Tech situation is gotten so out of hand. The Brendan Sorsby shit is such a radioactive mess. I remember all the shit talk from certain Texas Tech fans to Miami fans about how we didn't land Brendan Sorsby. I gotta ask you, Red Raider fans, how's it going right now? How's it going down there? How's it going? Huh? How's that national title run you were gonna go for going? Huh? You thought you were gonna be with the big boys, right? You thought you was gonna be with the big boys. What happened? What happened? Shit, you know what they should do? They should just go talk to UCLA and go get their quarterback and just pay them a whole shitload of money. That's what should happen. A nice trade. Give UCLA a defensive line, some defensive line players. They give over that Uiagalelei kid. I don't fucking know. His name's not Uiagalelei, but I'm gonna call him Uiagalelei. He's DJU. That's who he is. DJU now. Shit. Remember when he's supposed to be the second coming at Tennessee, man? Oh, of course they were. I am enjoying the downfall of Texas Tech right now. I am enjoying this shit. You fuckers talked all that shit and talked about overpaying that motherfucking quarterback that I knew wasn't even all that great, to be honest. Sorsby was always overrated as fuck to me. Always an overhyped quarterback prospect. And now you motherfuckers got to eat all this crow. You got to eat all this shit. And now you got to eat all this dick. How's it feel, bro? How's it feel, bish? How do you feel, bish? Huh? How are you feeling, bish? How does that make you feel? Not good, huh? All that shit you talked. Dumb motherfuckers. And here's the worst part. I wouldn't care if they weren't so arrogant about it. And then Miami ended up with a better prospect than them anyways. Mensa takes shits better than Sorsby. And like that, bam. Miami's back in the contender spot with everyone else, while y'all don't even have a starting quarterback coming into the year. Because breaking news, if you haven't seen it already, Brendan Sorsby is entering the supplemental draft for the NFL. It's over. It's done. I think it sucks that this is happening. I don't think the kid deserves this type of punishment, in all seriousness. Gambling versus the other things that people do. I mean, like being reckless drivers or killing people or abusing them. I don't know. Funny how this is like the big thing that just caused this absolute uproar, right? Fucking bullshit. Anything with money, right? But unfortunately, fairness is fairness, and you gotta go. And now Texas Tech fans gotta look dumb over this shit. Such a shame. But in fairness, y'all are never gonna win anything anyways. You're not a program that's meant to win anything. You get the fuck out of here. No matter how much money y'all put in through bullshit, you're never gonna be that team. Fuck out of here. I don't... Fuck Texas Tech, bro. Take you fucking Red Raider douchebag somewhere else. Bad enough we already got Texas to fucking be annoyed about. We don't need you fuckers. I'd rather TCU be in their spot as that Big 12 powerhouse, man, if I had the choice. Gambling affects the integrity. Man, fuck that shit, the integrity of the game. The integrity of the game's been damaged for years, and you know that. Gambling affects the bottom line and money. It's money that they're not getting. You know what affects the integrity of the game? Beating women. Dudes fucking driving cars and killing people. Drug abuse. No one cares about that shit. Integrity of the game, my ass. Half of us already think they're cheating the game anyways. It's crazy. It's crazy how much bullshit, it's not even about that. But yeah, rules are rules. He has to go, unfortunately. And it's only fair that he does get suspended. But it's fucked. It is fucked up, man. It is fucked to see that happen to the poor kid. I don't want his whole career ruined over this. I really don't want that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, it should be fun. Miami's gonna be in a contender spot. There's some worries from me, but I think the offensive line should be okay. And the defensive line, I was worried about the defensive line, the defense a bit. But then I look at what we're bringing out, and it's like, yeah, never mind. We're going to be dominant again. That defense is going to be disgusting. That defense is loaded. Y'all are going to, sit there, and you're going to underestimate it. They're loaded. I'm just going to let you know right now. Miami's loaded on the defensive line. Don't you worry. We're going to put up numbers next year in the SAT game, too. It's going to be bad for all these other teams involved. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Schedule looks pretty easy. Miami should roll, but Mario has a bad habit of playing down to dumb competition, so I'm a little worried about that. But if he just lets the coach staff do their job, runs the team, boom, boom, Miami's going to fucking roll through, and we'll roll through on the way to Notre Dame, and I cannot wait for that, to tell you the truth. But yeah, that's that. Congratulations, by the way, to the Carolina Hurricanes. Fuck the New York Knicks. I ain't saying congratulations to them bitches. Fuck that city. They're burning in hell. That city can burn. Oh, it already is. Fucking clowns. I don't give a fuck. Thank God basketball's over. That's my word. I'm just glad basketball's over with. I hate the NBA. I hate NBA fans. I hate the fucking goddamn league setup. I hate how untraditional it is now. I just hate it. But I really just hate the fans. You motherfuckers are the lamest group of dorks I've ever had the misfortune of wasting my time looking at in any sense. These motherfuckers say the dumbest shit. That's just brain rot material. And not even the good type of brain rot. It's just fucking dumb. Ooh, you know what? Fuck Wemby. His career's over. He tarnished his legacy. Wemby is 22 and just reached the NBA Finals, you fat fucking 17-year-old cuckold bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? What you mean he ruined his legacy? He's 22 and already reached the NBA Finals. You realize this kid's bound to probably get a ring or two, right? Then what? Holy fucking hell. You know how young that Spurs team is? Yeah, I would really not worry if I'm a Spurs fan long term about anything. Sucks you didn't win, but you're only going to add more and more through talent and development. And to be honest with you, you have a huge problem, a $50 million problem in De'Aaron Fox, who just isn't the same anymore. He sucks. He's trash. He's garbage. He lost you the series pretty much single-handedly almost. He's awful. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, Alec Arcane, like, college football is a sport that's based on rooting for your schools. But that's the way it should be. Because, honestly, it's kind of the same way in the NFL to somewhat of a degree. Not the same degree, obviously, but, you know, players do change. Like, dude, a few years ago, I was trying to fucking convince myself that Justin Fields was, like, an actual quarterback. Now, obviously, I was wrong and stupid for that, but hey, what else was going to do? Well, it's 2026. 2026. Caleb Williams is here, so good luck to Justin Fields. I hope he figures it out in the NFL, but I don't know what to tell you, dog. I don't know what to tell you. That's where Caleb, that's a whole different story. Things change, right? You're rooting for your team. Like, I know in like a year or two, I mean, we're gonna lose Malachi Tony. Malachi Tony is the most important Miami Hurricanes player in the last like 20 years of fucking Miami Hurricanes football, bar none. And when he goes, it's gonna hurt. Whatever happens, I'm gonna shed a tear when he gets drafted. It's gonna hit really hard for a lot of us. So it happens. You gotta get used to it. But yeah, it's college ball, man. But yeah, it's really like apparent now this year with the transfer portal, which Miami has like adapted and acclimated the best out of any team to. Which has also got these dumb old boomer farts who think they know what tradition means in ball. Tradition and culture. Shut the fuck up. You boomer retards don't know shit. Shut the fuck up. The only thing you know is how much you hate Miami from the 80s, and that's all you need to stick to. Just shut the fuck up and, you know, get back to fucking doing word cross puzzles, Grandpa. No one needs to fucking hear your sorry ass. And that sounds ageist, but it's the fucking truth. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. But yeah, it's been an experience, bro. Being a Canes fan and watching the resurgence of this program. Haley Van Lilith, Jesus. I refuse to talk WNBA ball. I refuse it. Like the most of the demographic of women, I will not support the WNBA. Like women, I refuse to support the WNBA. I feel that I am based for being honest about that. I don't know about you, but I feel that is based, to be honest like that. But that's just me. I think it's based. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it should be a fun year. You know, it's crazy though. Oh man, you know, not to switch you back to drama too much, but man, this has been an absolute crazy cycle of shit with drama, right? On one account. I basically have just silently kind of shut down a lot of my stuff. Like, I've covered a few things here and there, but I'm really shocked by how much of like the cycle's been. The quartering shit is shocking to me. Of how we're still doing this when the quartering is just not interesting at all on any conceivable level. Oh, the controversy is actually interesting. You know what? Alec Arcane isn't wrong about that. The controversy actually is interesting at the WNBA. It's fun to watch these women try and murder each other on a daily basis, or just the media try and tear each other apart over this dumb shit. And it is kind of fun to see the Game of Thrones level bullshit that goes on with this crap, right? But yeah. By the way, I did see Obsession. I like to just say to anyone that has any bit of human standards and morals, you don't want to watch that movie. What do I mean by that? That movie will terrify the fuck out of you. If you are, you know, it's creepy. Like, bro, that movie was unsettling. Like, I'm talking unsettling. Such a good film. But it was unsettling watching that movie. You know what the best part I love about that movie, though? It teaches a valuable lesson. Don't go to those who don't like you. Go to those who like and care about you. You know? Or else, you know, you'll die. You'll get, like, the Babadook out your ass. You know? The Babadook will come for you. That shit was crazy, man. Never make a wish, man. Never make a wish on anything. That whole thing was crazy. That entire movie. I gotta review it, obviously, but man. Bro. It was crazy. It was fucking nuts. You know? I still gotta do my fucking Sonic. I still gotta, like, edit my Sonic 3 review. I have it recorded down and everything. It's unlisted on YouTube. I just gotta edit it and then re-release it. I might even do a re-editing, a reimagining of my Transformers review and just re-edit that. Yes, I have seen For Whale Fall. Listen, man, realistically, it's a stupid fucking movie. Realistically, if you're going by any realism. Because sperm whales, or pilot whales, we would say. Why I just say sperm whales? My God. I mean, actually what they are. They're pilot whales. They cannot swallow a human whole because their throats are like the size of like a walnut. They're very thin. So they cannot physically swallow a human being. Also, they're not stupid. They are too smart to actually even try and eat a human being, even during a hunt. I think it's been like documented that they've stopped when a human got in the way of a squid hunt. They stopped trying to hunt because there's a human's in the way. So it's very nerve-wracking. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's also fucking stupid when you think about it. I'm okay watching it, though. It's going to look fun as fuck. But realistically, it is dumb as shit. Then again, so is Jaws. Well, I know it's a book. It's, I forget what it's called. But I know what book it is. I forgot what it was fucking called. But, yeah, I know the book. I think it's Under something. That's what it's called. I just can't remember the name totally. It's not Moby Dick, even though I wish it was Moby Dick, but it's not. But I know it is. I think the whole thing is stupid, though. Like I said, it's supposed to be stupid. Is it really? I could have swore it was something else. Like Under something. It doesn't really matter. Like it was an old tale, but whatever. Like I said, it is what it is. I mean, it looks okay, to say the least. It might be pretty fun. You know what's really going to be fun, though, for me? Next month, we're going to get Spider-Man. Oh, can't wait. Let's see if Supersonic Warrior hit my message up. If he's on, we could talk about... There's things I can talk about. Let me take a look. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's a shame. I would like to talk about a few things. I want to see if I can get Chris on here too, but I don't know how that's going to go either. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. New Zealand. By the way, why am I'm having an issue with fucking Missouri right now. I should be blowing this team out. Hit your fucking throws. Wait. Yep, check down. Just check it down. God damn it. I'm really fucking annoyed right now. We should be blowing this Missouri team out, and we're having issues. We have too much talent to not blow them the fuck out. Sorry ass Missouri team. We struggled with them last year too. It's crazy. Fucking TCU's killing me. By the way, why is Nike so gay? Remember when TCU had like the Wakanda jerseys, man, with the actual like, Wakanda neck? It was sick as fuck. Now they suck. I could probably go through all like some of the worst uniforms. I mean, UCLA's closet alone is some of the most interestingly bad uniform. The Adidas closet. Remember, the Adidas era of UCLA football is quite possibly the single worst era of all time of uniforms. And believe me, I'm not trying to rip Adidas totally. They have gotten so much better in the past 2-3 years, at least. Miami uniforms are so much more improved. They need to fix the shoulder fit, like they do. They fixed the shoulder fit, and Miami should be okay with that. But, man, remember, like, Alec probably knows. Remember when like Adidas had this awful idea to make the road uniforms like this gold and navy mesh garbage? I remember that back in the day, UCLA straight up did not know their own color scheme for shit. Like the UCLA design team just didn't care. So they used to have the powder blue jersey with the gold, the standard set for UCLA, right? Gold, powder blue, classic. But the road jerseys, they put this awful navy as the road with the gold. It was disgustingly despicable. It was probably the single worst pile of garbage I've ever seen like them do for any uniform ever. It was revolting. And every year the material would somehow get worse and worse and worse. And worse and worse and worse. Their alternates are really bad too. They just have these awful city alternates that no one would like to buy or watch them wear. It just looked really bad. So, it just didn't look good. Alec knows exactly what I'm talking about too. He isn't answering because he's getting PTSD right now. I know he's just like, wow, you remind me of this shit. Like, why would you remind me of this goddamn era? Because I'm a dick, obviously. Now, granted, in fairness, to share the pain here, because I know that's like a hot button issue, Miami had it pretty bad to start with Adidas too. It's not like we didn't have it pretty... Oh, dude, we had it really bad. Bro, there was... you know what? Let me show you all how we look now, okay? I'm going to show you how we look. This is our uniforms now, right? Okay? Let's take a look at the Miami Hurricanes uniforms back in the day. Hold up. Oh, he does it, man. He knows those things are awful, bro. Those things were terrible. Them things were terrible, buddy. They were terrible. They're straight garbage. So let me just show you, like, these Miami uniforms. Holy fucking shit, dude. These things were as bad as anything even UCLA put out. Remember the Tennessee uniforms, too? Dude, Adidas used to be terrible. I remember the day they rolled out the throwbacks to replace the pile of crap I'm going to show you. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on. This is what I get for using Brave. Brave sucks. Like their search engine's garbage. There's only one search engine that works out, man. Only one search engine that actually ever works out, man. One decent search engine. Alright, let me take a look now. Alright. I showed Chris this the other day. He like almost revolted. Like, he was disgusted. Yeah, we used to have it bad, man. Like, Adidas' improvement cannot be understated. Alright. I want you guys to understand this era was pretty bad, man. Pretty freaking bad. You see these now? These look pretty nice, pretty tight. Check this shit out. This is the single most disgusting embarrassment ever released as a uniform for Miami anything. I'm talking fucking football, basketball, I don't care what it was. This shit was disgusting. What were they thinking, bro? Do you see this shit? This shit was terrorism. It was straight terrorism. It was awful. It just didn't, and it didn't get better, man. Like, we had to wear those for, like, what, 2 seasons, I think? Like, 2-3 seasons. Then they released the old schools, and we never looked back. They just improved it over the years. They actually added a collar. We have a collar now. We actually have the logo in the center of the collar now. We actually have better material that looks like it's actually meshed with something. The only thing I will say that needs to finally improve to really make these look like comparable, fix the shoulder fit. The shoulder fit on Adidas is awful. Where you watch Nike, the shoulder's tight, it's framed, it's perfect. When I watch Adidas, it's loose, it's too baggy. I need it like just tightened up. When you do that, you got it down, bro. Like you can see, it's just too baggy here. I need this tightened up. As you can see in the uniforms, we look so much better now. There's a collar, there's an actual form fitting. It looks, the improvement cannot be understated from Adidas on the uniforms. I know a lot of people still want to go to Nike. I think I'm fine sticking with Adidas with all the money they give us, and the uniforms look fine. Just keep it looking like this and never deviate from it and just fix the shoulder. We're all good, right? Now, unfortunately, I have to show you. I'm sorry, Alec. We got to show you the UCLA Adidas uniforms. This era was pretty bad. Even basketball just looked terrible. Then they went to Under Armour, right? Like, this shit right here. There are just things that I just don't understand design-wise of what the fuck they were going for. But let's just take a look at all the... look at this shit. This is awful, bro. Straight ass. Straight ass, dude, if you're a fucking fan. Let's start with the Brett Hundley era. No. Like, no. It's a no for me, buddy. It's a no, dog. No. No. Just awful. The numbers look terrible. The fucking the stretch fit is god awful. The tire tracks. The tire track design was, yeah. Oh god, you have that jersey? Oh, poor you. Mood. Remember the first Adidas? Oh fuck, those are ugly. That was old school. Then you have the fucking the advanced tire tread jerseys with the stripe, with like the fucking cross stripe numbers. Very interesting choice if you wanted to make your fans hate your guts. The helmet was trash, boring face mask, obviously. The logo wasn't powder blue, and they went with the navy look. Ugh, disgusting. I haven't even shown. This is the road uniforms. These were their road uniforms. What the fuck is that? These look terrible. Like, it's such a... By the way, it says Pac-10 on there. Oh, shit. My bad. It says Pac-10 on that bitch. It says Pac-10 on that bitch. That is... Wow. Then they had their alternate uniforms, man. And I'll tell you, these things are fugly. Bad. Awful. Terrorism. More terrorism. Alright, man. Good night, bro. I'm still going to roast your team, though. So I'm sorry, dog. It's got to be done. You'll see in the morning. Terrible. Ass. What the fuck was UCLA thinking? Just awful shit. Terrorism. Right? Like, just awful. I don't even know where to begin with this. Sorry. Like, where do you begin with this shit? Where do you begin? Unreal. Just basura. Just awful. But then UCLA went to Under Armour, and it immediately improved. I wouldn't say it like was a fix. It wasn't like some permanent fix. Uniforms. But it's... You see the improvement cannot be understated by where they were. Now, I don't think these were terrible. Like, they started to kind of get on the right track, but it still sucked. That was like the last Adidas before they actually changed. This looks so much better. The Dorian Thompson-Robinson days, bro. Straight up. Remember this shit. This shit was so much fun. Like, these were so much better. I think Josh Rosen was the first to wear these. And this was like the year before they went to like the full gold face mask, right? I fucking love them. I actually like these a lot better than the ones they have now, but let me show you guys the Jordan uniforms. They're basically the same uniforms, to be completely honest with you. Like, they're the same fucking uniforms. Like, they're actually they're pretty much just the exact same uniforms. Like, I like, like, they're just I guess, like, the logo and maybe the threading's different, but I don't know. It looks like it looks like it's a little bit of an improvement from Under Armour. Regardless, it looks so much better. Like, the basketball jerseys even look clean. It looks so much better. So, the improvement cannot be understated, right? But, yeah, pretty much that's about it. Let me go do something real quick, guys. I think I want to look at something real quick. You know what we should do now? I am going to just do this and get this out the way for right now, since I have nothing else better to do. We're going to go handle a fucking documentary that we need to do. Let's take a look. A documentary on someone that I just got to talk about.
Today, we are going to be comparing the Anakin...
Wait a minute. I thought I was on Brave. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm not on Brave. Whoops, I'm not on Brave. Whoopsie. Oh my god, I was on Firefox. Whoops. Nope, I can only use Brave. My bad.
$3,000.
Okay, let me just get on that, and let's take a dive into something that needs to be talked about.
3,000 years ago.
Oh my god, you know, I just realized my fucking audio. Hold on, let me just fucking fix the audio, because this ain't right.
In the land of...
shut the fuck up. This ain't it. Take a look. Alright,
Israel. That's
wrong fucking ones again. Holy shit. There we go.
the biblical Israel.
Alright, we're good to go. Okay, we're good to go.
Not the modern state of Israel. A lot of weirdos conflate the two for some reason. There was once a king named Solomon, considered the wisest of all mortal men. He was also one of the freakiest of all mortal men, with a roster of hoes so deep they could fill up the Dead Sea. Being so freaked out distracted him from properly using his wisdom in building the great temple that his equally terminally freaky ass dad David promised he built. So, early into his reign, Solomon did the
Jesus Christ, dude. He wasn't joking about the amount of goddamn Israel references he's going to make through this entire, like, discussion on Israel, just to get fucking, which makes sense. You need it to explain, to get into the actual documentary on Styx, Tex, and Hammer, but, dude, Mikey, holy shit. I get it, though, man. In fairness, though, at least Mikey actually offers entertainment value and actually some bit of actual good insight when it comes to this, with mentioning Israel to overboard, to a ridiculous extent, as where Hassan will just say F Israel with no insight at all and just basically look like a retard. Bravo.
practical thing, which was use a magical ring blessed by God that let him summon and tame demons to build the temple for him. The equivalent of a contractor trafficking Mexicans over the border to work for him and then calling ICE on them later so he wouldn't have to pay them for their labor. This is the only instance of a man summoning demons and it working out in his favor. Despite this, countless midwit-ass occultists since have tried to follow in Solomon's footsteps and conjure demons for
I wonder how that's worked out for those people.
Their own purposes. It never works out well for him. As has been the case for Tarl Warwick, aka Styx Hexenhammer 666. As tempting as it is to call Styx,
I forgot it's Hexen. I say Styx Texenhammer. I don't know why I say Texenhammer. I really don't. It's a weird habit. I apologize. Not to Styx, because clown, it doesn't deserve respect or any human decency at this point. But to all of you, it's not. It's a Texenhammer. My bad. I'm gonna keep saying Texenhammer, aren't I? Whatever. But let's keep going.
A LARPer. He's really not. He's the real deal, a dedicated occult nerd who takes his herbology, astrology, and demonology very seriously. It's not the byproduct of a midlife crisis, and it's not a fad. The occult journey of Tora Warwick is genuinely one of the most in-depth in occult history, with Styx documenting it himself across countless videos over years of near daily uploads and social media posts. And this careful self-documentation of Styx through various phases of his life lets us observe in real time how he went from an eccentric libertarian Satanist to a toothless pirate evading the arm of the law and
drugs and alcohol. I mean, we can all look at this from a philosophical standpoint, and the whole thing was Stolas, drugs and alcohol. I mean, that's the way to put it. Drugs, alcohol, and not being able to take a normal life as an adult. He couldn't hack it, so he turned to drugs and alcohol because he just couldn't hack it anymore. It's just what it comes down to. I mean, that's really what it comes down to when it comes to Styx. Styx, it's the simplest way I could put it. Drugs and alcohol. There's really nothing else to it. Everything else, I think, is like a placeholder for Styx. And this is not to insult Mikey or anyone else doing this, but I think it's like a placeholder that we use. The reality is this. The motherfucker is a drug-addicted fuck. And I think we all know that's what he is. I mean, it's fun to play along, obviously, and make fun of that, but yeah, it's simply this dude quite literally is a drug-addicted fucking asshole.
Making vids off a bummy laptop from his girlfriend's place. And he'd do all of this while worshipping a demon owl. Tarl has been online for a long time. He's been one of those guys who made his channel and started uploading his first videos in the emerging years of YouTube as a platform. And they're about what you would expect out of a self-admittedly socially anxious Satanist in his late teens and early 20s who literally calls himself Styx Hexenhammer 666. Now, Styx isn't actually a Satanist, at least not anymore. He used to be, but disavowed it a long time ago.
I am a former Satanist. Around 2010, 2011, I was a self-proclaimed independent Satanist. First and foremost, never joined the Church of Satan, never even supported them. To tell the truth, thought it was gimmicky. Satanism is a radical ideology of self-preservation and indulgence. It's atheistic in form, it doesn't have anything to do with worshipping the devil, and the vast majority of self-proclaimed Satanists you'd ever meet do not believe in Satan.
See, Satanism is just goofy. It's a bunch of LARPing atheists pretending,
It's true. He's not wrong.
for the most part, that they worship Satan mainly to mock Christianity. And that ain't the case for Styx in his occultism. It wasn't just a phase he went through to make his religious parents mad. He really does take this stuff seriously. Tarl's history with spirits, especially the residents of hell, goes back to when he was
Well, that's what happens. You don't have a real life or real friends. You just basically start taking all this dumb shit seriously. That's what it comes down to.
a kid. He's always been in touch with demons. Occasionally, a little too in touch.
Cooking Inferno, my 2 succubi, names withheld, should help. Get yourself some succubi. Had one once. I was on Salvia Divinorum one time, and had sex with a demon.
This man has a child. When I tell you, the value of fatherhood has been devalued by idiots, I truly mean that.
I'm not going to bother explaining further.
But the one
Please don't.
demonic entity encounter that changed his life the most was with a spirit named Stolas.
I've told the tale, of course, when I was younger, when I was
I thought the demon spirit Sam was actually the worst spirit that he ever encountered, but to each their own.
quite little. I don't even think I was in elementary school yet. I don't even think I was in kindergarten yet. I saw a demon. Specifically, later on I identified it as Stolas from the Ars Gotia or something akin to that.
He's one of the 72 demons that King Solomon summoned to put to work on his plantation while he sipped on sweet tea. Despite Stolas' greatest claim to fame being one of 72 unpaid day laborers for the horniest Jew of all time, Styx resonated strongly with him. This brings me to a very interesting quirk of Styx, among many. It's not just that he worships an owl demon. Quite a few other people, LARPers and true believers worship demons and devils. What makes
Lord, dude. I don't know. You know what, guys? I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. I still have the energy tonight. What? I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, what? The fucking thing with the... I don't know, bro. Like, shit. He said she would... Yeah, I forgot. She said she looks like a man. He said she's a man. I'm blown away by that shit. Like, I personally don't give a flying fuck about what goes on with that. I didn't watch the UFC event because I don't care at UFC. Especially now. It's just a saturated event of shit. But to each their own. I'm gonna go, y'all. Y'all be good. Thanks for watching. I got some actual plans tomorrow for some streaming. I'm going to get with Supersonic Warrior about doing something this week. We do have plans for some stuff to cover, but I'm a little tired. And I got nothing else really to talk about. But thank you guys. Well, I'm going to continue this probably tomorrow, but I want to get some plans done with someone tomorrow before we do anything. Because I feel as though there's things I got to talk about. But there are things I really got to talk about soon. I've been putting it off because I want to make sure that certain people are on. So thank you guys for watching.